happy. So happy. Relationship advice, love it. Yes, 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 yes. I am here for the goodness. I said, I commented on an earlier post, like in response to somebody. I said, I'm here to teach people how to get in the right relationship. I'm here to teach people how to get the right partner. I'm here to teach people how to be the right partner. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love your advice. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Like, honestly, you guys, like, I absolutely love that you are here to learn. I know I'm a hard ass, but you know what? I speak men's language. I am concise. And this is why I'm so good with teaching women how to understand men, because I know what's going on with you and I know what's going on with us. How do you know if you're with the right partner? So here are the things you need to know about them. Do they make you laugh more than anybody else? Are they hardworking? Are they loyal and devoted? Do they practice the 3 Ps, which is protect, profess, provide? And you need to get into no more assholes, because there are 12 character traits you need to look for in a partner. If they are 9 or more out of 12, you have a generous long-term thinker. If they're 8 or less, you have a selfish short-term thinker. So they need to be a generous long-term thinker who loves you. All that together, you got yourself somebody great. When do we get some of the Fix That Shit for Guys previews? I love you, Eager Beaver. Love it. I'm still writing the perfect play for men. By the way, it's Fix That Shit for men. I let guys be guys. I'm here for the men and for the women. I let girls be girls. I let guys be guys, but I'm here for the men and for the women. So previews on Fix That Shit. It will be coming. It will be coming. You saw the cover, right? You saw the cover. Who here has seen the covers for my new books? Who wants to see the covers for my next 2 books? I'm writing The Perfect Play, which is a book for single men looking for the right relationship. And I'm writing Fix That Shit for Men, which is the relationship. Fix That Shit for gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I take it you're one of them. Yes, seen it. Love it. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Love it when my moderators pop in. You guys help me keep the peace. We have such a respectful platform, don't we? When you come on my lives, when you see my comment section, you see the level of respect that we have on here, which is amazing. Amazing. I love what we have here. I love who comes here. I love who stays. Sometimes we got to boot a couple people out, but that's okay. How to know the difference between settling and having an unrealistic expectation of partners. So you need to understand that anytime you have an expectation, you are having an unrealistic expectation. And expectation in and of itself is a relationship killer. Expectations are the story you create inside your head that are going to disappoint you when they don't come true. Thank you. Now, boundaries are something else, right? Boundaries are, I will not be in a relationship with somebody who seeks the attention of other women. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's verbally abusive. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't take care of their mental health, right? That is a boundary and that is healthy. But in terms of expectations, don't have expectations, but instead look at their behavior and look at what is good in what they are doing. Because a lot of people, like, their partner is doing a lot of things, but they're like, I expect him to take me out to dinner more often. I expect him to be more romantic. I expect him to come to me for more affection and understand that it's been a while since I showed him affection because I want him to come to me. These are stories you create inside your head that will disappoint you. Whenever you find yourself going, I expect, I want you to say, well, wait a second. Did I just create a story inside my head? Sorry to ask, but have you heard of pure romance? I've not. You look like a lady I've seen in the videos. Oh, I've not heard of pure romance. Are there stages of grief after breakup? Yes, of course. Absolutely. But I do help you through your grieving process of a breakup. I help you heal a lot faster with this book, Comeback Queen. Why does he mimic me always when we argue? I've asked him to stop 1,000 times. Is that abusive? At this point, yes. When you said to him, I want you to stop doing this. I want us to be able to have a constructive conversation, and he chooses dysfunction instead, you are with somebody who chooses dysfunction because they know it bothers you. So I would say get an assessment on your relationship. Maybe you're with a generous long-term thinker who's just vomiting dysfunctional relationship behavior because they just don't know how to do better or be better. As what my husband said last week. Yeah. So I don't know who you're with, right? I don't know if you two are just vomiting on each other. You can do an assessment by grabbing No More Assholes, going through the 12 character traits, know what it is that you should be looking for in a partner, because maybe he's a selfish short-term thinker and that's why you're having all these problems. But if this is a generous long-term thinker who loves you and you guys are just being dysfunctional, Fix That Shit is going to help you learn how to be functional together. I got the book. Thank you for that. I'm excited for you. Can a really religious person and non-religious person work? Yes, if you respect each other's differences. What do you do if your parents have a horrible relationship but tell you they stay together for you? Tell them, don't. I don't want you to. I don't need you to. I would rather the two of you divorce and be happy so that I can enjoy you as a happy person than have you be my parents and be miserable and I have to witness all this. Guys, who wants me to do a book walkthrough? And who's new here? Who is new? Who wants a notification when I go live? Say, I do. Say, I do. Hello, my husband is on Tinder just to see it. He texts random girls. I don't know what to do. You need to dump the motherfucker. You need to dump him. Yes, I'm miserable parents. Me? Yes, I'm new. Okay, my love. They want to raise the kids in one religion and you don't. You have a difference of fundamental values. And this is a mismatch. You need to find the person who matches your fundamental values. Having children is a fundamental value. Raising kids the way you're going to raise them is a fundamental value. If it bothers you that they will raise it in their religion and that's how they want it to be done, then you have a difference in fundamental values. If it doesn't bother you, then that's okay. If it bothers them that they're going to raise them in a religion and you're going to raise them to think for themselves, that is a difference in fundamental values and you should not be with that person. Okay, so book walkthrough. By the way, guys, those of you who want a notification when I go live, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. When you click on that, say I just did. So when I do the book walkthrough, like my books take you through a journey. You can be at any point in the journey and I got you, right? Like you come to me, you're in a relationship, I got you. Fix that shit. You come to me, you're trying to get over a breakup, you're still pining over your last relationship, I got you. Come back queen, right? So wherever you are on your journey, I catch you right in that moment and I elevate you to the next level. So let's start with, you have come to realize that the person you are dating is not the person you should be with and you dump the motherfucker, but you are heartbroken and you need to get over your broken heart. Then Come Back Queen is a book that you start with. This is the book that's going to help you heal sooner rather than later. But then you're going to go on to find your amazing, amazing, amazing partner. So No More Assholes is the vetting process. I teach you how to use that no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I teach you how to have intelligent conversations about that. I teach you everything you need to look for in a partner, including the 12 character traits that you should be finding, and also the 7 things that men look for in women. You should know that. Now, once you find that incredible person, you want to grab After the First Kiss so that you transition from courtship to reality phase with as little insecurity as possible. Insecurity kicks in because we go, oh my God, I'm so emotionally invested. I'm scared, right? So go through don't be so scared. Don't be so scared. With understanding comes compassion. Compassion is the opposite of fearful, negative emotions. So get through that. Now, we are going to bring baggage and bullshit and we are going to fight more likely than not because we didn't have good role models. Fix That Shit is a book that is going to help you have a zero fight relationship if the partner you have chosen for yourself is a generous long-term thinker who loves you. Fix That Shit does not work if the person you are with is a selfish short-term thinker. So if you were using fix that shit and you are doing what is in fix that shit to the letter, by the way, don't use it as a manipulation. It doesn't work that way. You need to do it the way I teach you to do it. And after 6 months, you notice there is no change. My girl, you got yourself a selfish short-term thinker. You need to dump the motherfucker and get in a relationship with a generous long-term thinker. No More Assholes is the book that's going to teach you how to do that. Now, if you are codependent, in other words, if your partner doesn't spend all their time with you, it upsets you. If they don't text you right away, it upsets you. I have a combination for you. Fix that shit and custom made. So fix that shit to teach you how to relationship properly. Custom made to teach you what your purpose is. Thank you. What your purpose is, because you're making your partner your purpose, and that's why you're so upset if they're not with you all the time. You need to know what your purpose is so you can direct your attention to your purpose. So custom made answers 2 questions. What is my purpose? What is my talent? What am I custom made to do? Question 2, how can I get this in front of people so they pay me for this? Because honey bunny, you want to get paid doing what you love, because that is amazing. Do you do personal sessions? Yes. I don't have student deals, unfortunately. I will be creating a membership portal where you can actually gain access to discounts, but that's not up and running yet. For one-on-one coaching, anybody who wants to get a one-on-one session with me, go to my bio, click on the link tree. There's a one-on-one button in there, and click on that. It takes you to a page. Follow the instructions to book yourself in. Parents and nerds. Parents, get this for your teenagers. Nerds, get this just because you want to know. This is the textbook. This is the sex ed textbook that should go into every single school and sex ed classroom across the world. So this, I teach you the drives, behaviors, and emotions behind love as a social scientist. So sociology, psychology, anthropology, biology, gender neutral, no swearing. This is the free book that you get when you go. So Fix That Shit is not on Audible, but it is an audio book. You can get that through the link tree in my bio. Fake Love Need Not Apply. You get this for free. Go into my bio, click on the link tree. There's a freebies button. You can download this for free, and you can also get worksheets. I got worksheets for singles, worksheets for couples. Say Yes to Goodness, perfect companion to any of my books. These books are about love and relationships. This is about your life. So what are the 10 areas of your life that affect you, and how you can have a greater perspective on them so that it's just like your life is a much better fit for you. Can you elaborate a little bit more about the one-on-one sessions? I'm very interested. So one-on-one sessions are 1 hour long. Now, this is not talk therapy. You don't go in and talk for an hour and then leave and not feel resolved, right? I'm not going to sit there and make you figure out the answers. I am going to ask you what it is that you want to deal with. And then I'm going to ask you some questions so that I can unpack and understand the situation a little bit better based on the information that you gave me. So usually the first 15 minutes or so, I just ordered 2 books. I love you. So usually the first 10-15 minutes, you're telling me what's going on. Then I unpack it. And I'm really efficient at unpacking because I'm a behaviorist. I can tell just as much about what you don't say as I can with what you do say. So make no mistake, I'm really good at getting straight to the point with things. Now, the last half hour, I'm helping you understand, and I'm giving you solutions. With understanding comes compassion. With understanding, your brain is relaxing. And now you are ready to understand what you need to do. I will give you homework. Have pen and paper, because there are things I'm going to make you write down, and you will be leaving with what you need to do beyond this session to make things better for yourself. I am a coach. I am a behaviorist. I'm a social scientist. I thrive on your growth and evolution. I would make so much more money if I was less efficient, but I am hella efficient and I love it. I love my job. I love what I do. So if you are stuck on something, if you don't know how to proceed, should I stay or should I go? Should I date this person? Are they right for me? How can I fix my relationship? I'm a life coach. You know, a couple people recently, I had one, what should I do about my sister? What should I do about a person who's in my wedding party? So whatever it is that you're stuck on when it comes to interactions, I can help you through. I'm struggling and can't afford therapy, so here to hoping. And I got lots and lots and lots of free advice for you guys. So over 3,000 TikToks. I have a YouTube channel. I have a podcast. I give you a book for free, right? This one here. Just go tap that freebies button in the link tree in my bio. I do lives every day. So I really do a lot to bring you free information all the time, because education should not be beyond the grasp of people, right? If my ex wants to hang out again, should I? The only way I can answer that is if I know the situation, the particulars, who he is, who you are, what happened between the two of you. So if you really want me to answer that, you do need to get a coaching session. Should I break up with my boyfriend if he says he needs time to think about us after 8 months? Yeah, I would. Honestly, I would. I would say, okay, you know what? I get that you're not fully ready to commit to a relationship with me because you're not sure if I'm the right person for you. So I think we should take a break from each other, and a break is a breakup. I think we should break up from each other so that you can think more clearly, because after this time, you know who I am. And so let's give you space. I don't want to be in limbo. I don't want to be in a limbo relationship where you're not quite in a relationship with me, but I'm fully in a relationship with you. I just don't think that's fair to me. So, you know, we have a couple options here. We can grab fix that shit. We can do coaching sessions. We can see if we can make this better. Because maybe you have doubts because we've been fighting, right? But if not, if you don't want to do that, then let's just break up so that you can really think more clearly without me in your face confusing you. Repost your questions. Thank you, my love. Hey. Hello, my loves. Hello, my loves. Yes, 101s. Thank you. Thank you. You guys do see questions that I don't see, by the way. Thank you, my moderators, for helping me. You are lovely. I'm in a committed relationship. He has ghosted me since Friday. Then you are in a relationship with somebody who's not in a relationship with you, my love. His mom is scared that I'll be like his ex and cheat. I don't know what to do. His mom. So, you know, his mom. Why is she in your business? That's the question number one. Been separated for 6 months from 7 years. Tried to date. Felt like I took 3 steps back with emotions. There is a book for you. Which one do you feel is right? Do you need to get over a breakup? Is it comeback queen? Do you need to learn how to step forward with more confidence, more clarity, more peace of mind? I do teach you that in No More Assholes. With our jobs and son, etc. How do we reconnect? 2 kisses a day. 2 kisses a day, minimum 5 seconds each. Starting today. Also grab Fix That Shit. Start doing what is in that book to create emotional security and peace and love in the relationship. Love the hair. Y'all are digging the hair today. Should I feel bad about waiting for someone? Not one bit. You should not even be waiting for someone. I'm sorry, you should not. Don't be in limbo. Don't waste your time. Don't be in limbo. Don't waste your time. Just bought 2 of your books. I love you back. I love you. What did you get, love? Me and boyfriend gonna spend a weekend together for the first time. What if I snore? What if I snore? You're so cute. Tips, make sure that you monitor everything that you want to say before you say it. If it's positive or if it's negative. If it's negative, don't say it. If it's positive, say it. If it's a problem, ask yourself, do I have a solution that is me? That is me. I am the solution. If the answer is no, don't present the problem because you haven't thought about it long enough. You need to be the solution to the problem. I'm married to an emotionally unavailable man with 3 kids, 11 years. Don't know if I should. I would say get a session. I would say get a session, love, so that I can help you unpack and understand this and understand what your next step should be. I don't know if he's a generous long-term thinker who loves you, who's just feeling disconnected because there's not enough connection and emotional security in the relationship, or I don't know if you are actually with a selfish short-term thinker. Thank you so much. Me and my boyfriend are good. A slow disagreement. So we both think first. That's amazing. Amazing. Have you done the love language quiz yet? You can do that over the weekend. Get lots of kisses, lots of cuddles in. Lots of, baby, I just want to say you're such a good man. I really appreciate you, right? Get that building, that emotional building. Also take moments to just create a loving vibration around him. Like really focus in on yourself and creating that loving vibration, because we do infect each other. So when you are with him, just take moments to just increase the love inside of you, and then just kind of like push it out towards him. It's really nice. I used to do that with my husband. We would hold each other and I would do that. And I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't make a noise. I wouldn't change my body language, like absolutely nothing, but I would just create that vibration. And he would always do this. He'd go, at that time. Thank you so much. Such a good idea. You're a genius. Yay. My boyfriend still shows affection, but he's been more quiet lately. I'm afraid he's going to break it off. No, my love, it's okay. We are waves on a beach. If you are doing what's in Fix That Shit, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, right? Be okay with how he comes and recedes emotionally and physically. Ride the waves. Like life is always moving. Life is always moving. Be able to go with the flow. I say that and it reminds me of who's that? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said, be water, right? Like be fluid. Go with what's happening around you. I love tuning into your lives while getting stuff done. I love that you're here. Who else wants to make sure they can tune in when I go live? Who wants a notification when I go live? Say I do. What can I do if I have feelings for two guys at the same time? Date of both and can't choose. Do pros and cons on each. My boyfriend showers me with elaborate dinners and says I'm perfect, but then goes dark. You're the best. That's awesome. So what do you, oh, me. Okay, so my me's, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell. When you do that, say I just did. Also takes a moment. Take a moment at some point to go into your settings and go into your notifications and turn on the notification for like when your content creators go live, and that way you're going to see me pop up. So your boyfriend showers you and then he goes dark. So I don't know what is inciting this behavior. I don't know what you mean by goes dark. Like, does he ghost you for a week at a time, right? I would say if you really want to understand this, do get a session so that I can ask all the questions I need to ask to unpack and help you understand what's going on. I just did. Welcome. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the fun. Oh, sweet. Thank you. I just turned it on. Yay. Yay. Yay, 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 my loves. So good to see you here. My boyfriend's libido is sky high. Mine is very low. What do you suggest? I do the sexy ones on one-on-ones, my love. I do the sexy ones just on one-on-ones because I know we got creepers here. And I'm not here for the creepers. I know we got creepers. I'm not here for the creepers. So if you want me to answer the sexy questions, those I only do on one-on-ones. Da, 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 da. I need questions. I want more questions. How do I know if I'm making the right decision by letting this boy go? You would grab no more assholes. You would take a look at the 12 character traits and see how he measures on the 12 character traits. If he's an 8 or less, let him go. If he's 9 or more, there's some additional questions. Is he hardworking? Is he loyal and devoted? Does he make you laugh more than anybody else? Do your fundamental values align? Does he practice the 3 Ps? Protect, profess, provide. My day is going amazing. I want all your books. Is there a package I can get? I do not have a package on my books. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to do that. My weekend is going amazing. I'm going for all you can eat sushi. All you can eat sushi today at 4:30. So we're going to be leaving here at about 3:45 or so. I'm super excited about that. That's twice in 1 week for all you can eat sushi at my favorite sushi place. The universe is paying me back for treating my girlfriend to all you can eat sushi this Wednesday. I'm like I'm gonna cover your dinner. She goes, why? I go, because it's your birthday. It's not her birthday, but whatever. So the universe is taking me out for all-you-can-eat sushi again this week because I was kind. So yeah. What tools can I use to find myself a healthy relationship after abusive relationships? So first, you can go into my bio, click on the link to, there's a freebies button. Click on that. You're going to get to download this book, Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Avoid Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Next, you are going to go to Amazon or wherever you like to buy books online. You're going to grab a copy of No More Assholes, because this is, look at all this. I got you guys. No More Assholes is the book that's going to help you make sure that you don't get into an abusive relationship like that again. It's going to teach you how to do the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. It's going to teach you the 12 character traits you need to look for in a partner before you choose them. Very important. This is the book that keeps you from ending up with the wrong person. All of my books are also ebooks. That's right. If you guys have a low budget, it's like $10 for an ebook. You can go grab that. It's $10 for an ebook. If you want it bad enough, you will put an item of clothing that you don't wear anymore on Facebook Marketplace. You will make that $10. You will buy the book. I'm dating a great guy. Friends, 37, he's 27. He has a minimum wage job. Should I pass? So it's not just that, right? You say he's great. So, you know, that's okay. If think forward, like if you guys cohabitate, right? You guys cohabitate. You can scale down your lifestyle so that the two of you can pay half and half. You can pay the bills. He can do the housework, all the cooking, right? He can be the housewife. He can be the house husband. He can be the house husband if you want to do that. Does he have any ambition? He's 27 making minimum wage. Does he have any ambition to do something bigger, better, greater? Sorry about the banging, you guys. I got like a piece of eaves trough that's loose and it's a windy day, so it's knocking around. How's the video? This is something I've been wondering about Sundays, is that can I do Sunday afternoons and the video is going to be good? So the video, the sound quality, is it great for everybody? Because I got some plans. Good. I love it. Love it. Not liked at all. Love it. I just thought the noise was Charlie. I know, because sometimes it's like munching bones here. Yeah, no, just A1 husband reveal. I wish. There are several husband reveals on my YouTube channel. My husband has been good enough. He's been good enough. He's been amazing enough to show up on some of my lives, and I have downloaded those and put them up on YouTube. So you'll see in that little box it says hubby's in this one, right? So hubby's in this one. So go take a look at those YouTube videos and you will see my husband. He does Q&As with me. Sometimes we have conversations. You'll see me actually like learn new things from him that I didn't know. Why do people cheat? Such a great question. Such a great question. I love how you put that, by the way, not why do men cheat, why do women cheat, right? Because listen, statistically, women cheat just as much as men do. Like, people cheat because they are unhappy in their relationship. So there's just as much of one as the other. So why do people cheat? The simple answer is because the other person made them feel better about themselves. Now, is that because they are selfish and insecure? That's a serial cheater. So, or is it just because you're selfish? That's a serial cheater. Or is it because the relationship became susceptible? And what that means is it's been shit and shit and shit and shit for so long, and you've been treating each other shitty for so long. You've been withholding affection, withholding kindness, withholding words of affirmation, because you keep trying to hurt the person to make up for the hurt you're feeling. So hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. Where did it begin? When does it end, right? And so you keep hurting each other. And so it's easy for someone else to make you feel better than your partner does, because all you are doing to each other is hurting each other. So there's that reason. So there's multiple reasons why people may choose to cheat. And sometimes people do it because it's another form of dysfunctional behavior. Some people choose alcohol, some people choose drugs, some people choose to not look after their mental health, some people choose to cheat as the medication for what they are going through. Do you think that people who cheat can fix it with a partner who you cheat on? Yeah, it is possible, and I've made a few TikToks about that, and I always get people in the comments who say, this happened to us, and we worked through it, and we are stronger than ever. So it is possible. Guys, who's new right now? Who wants a notification when I go live? Say, I do. My lover tells me he doesn't see a future with me anymore, but comes back a few days after we broke up because he wants the sex. You need to say, okay, I understand that you don't see us together. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers. If you want to keep coming over, fine. If you want to keep hanging out, fine. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers. And by the way, if they are interrupting you, right? If you are trying to move on and they keep interrupting your healing process, block them. So those of you who want a notification when I go live, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up, and the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell when you say when you do that, say I just did. Is it better to tell the person you cheated or just never say anything? If this, honestly, some of you guys are going to hate me on this, but listen, there's truth to the saying, what someone doesn't know won't hurt them. If you made a mistake and they don't know, and you will never do it again, I do think it's better to not tell them. This is what I think. Now, some people, somebody will cheat. They will come tell their partner. This couple will work on the relationship. They will work through the problem, right? And that's, I support that. I support that. But, and somebody's screaming at me right now. Be honest, right? Let me tell you, I don't want my husband to tell me. If my husband made a mistake and he was like, whoa, I do not want to fuck up my marriage. That was a massive mistake. As long as they don't find out from someone else, right? And this is where I'm going to finish the sentence. I have said to my husband, if you cheat on me, don't ever let me find out, because I don't know if I could ever get over it. If this was a mistake, this is not a pattern, I would rather not know, because I could never get the imagination to stop giving me an image of my husband being with that other person. Let their conscience handle it. That's a good way of putting it. Now, some of you want to know, and by all means, say to your partner, look, if you ever cheat, come tell me, because I want us to work through this, right? By all means. Me, I say, if you make that mistake, don't ever let me find out. And that means not find out from other people, because it will be 10 times worse. If I was going to find out from someone else, you better fucking tell me, because I better hear it from you, because that's how I'm going to know you realize you made a mistake. But if I find out from someone else, you better bet you're not coming back from this. You are not coming back from this. Will me and my mom ever have a good relationship? Ooh, that's a it depends answer. I would suggest you get a coaching session for me to help you understand how that's even possible. It is possible, but not if she refuses to change her behavior. The truth always comes out. No, right? Everything is possible, right? Everything is possible, including the fact that sometimes the truth remains a secret. Everything is possible. Sometimes the truth comes out, sometimes the truth remains a secret. I would rather have transparency and my partner tell me. And that's absolutely, like, I respect that, right? Like, I'm not going to say you shouldn't want to know. I absolutely respect that. I would want people to respect the fact that if my partner did a one-off mistake, I don't want to know, because I don't want to have to go through the emotional roller coaster, like climb that emotional mountain to reach the other side of trying to get over what he did if it was a one-off mistake. How do you know if somebody's emotionally available? Here's the thing. Men don't speak their emotions, men do their emotions. So he is actually being emotionally available if he is doing things for you. If he's working that overtime to get the nicer house that he knows you want, if he's working that overtime to buy the engagement ring that he knows you want, if he is working that overtime to get that summer hideaway that he knows you want, that is him being emotionally available. If he, what else do men do? If he looks after your car, right? If he shovels the driveway, this is literally him taking care of you. And taking care, right? Just the key phrase here is taking care. He is taking care of you. That is him showing his emotions. That's him showing how he feels. Men are not talkers, men are showers, men are doers. What does it mean when he keeps leaving but always comes back? It means he likes the nookie. If you want to see if he stops coming back, stop kissing and having sex with him. Am I right? My ex-boyfriend dumped me because he wasn't in love with me, but I'm in... What? I don't understand, love. I don't understand what you wrote there. Do not understand what you wrote there. Reread or write that in like with like proofreading before you send it, because I don't fully understand what it is that you're saying. Amen. Right. Hi from Toronto. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. How do you support your boyfriend going through depression, but he won't get help? He doesn't necessarily need to get help, but he needs to help himself. So he needs to take vitamin D, 4,000 units a day. He needs to take 5-HTP, get the higher dose and follow the instructions on the bottle. He needs to start meditating to calm his mind and relax his mind and start feeling better. He needs to eat healthy whole foods, because 5-HTP helps your body produce more serotonin. Eating whole foods helps your body produce more serotonin. Serotonin is the chemical that makes you feel better, makes you feel happier. He needs to get out for a walk every day, because the increased blood flow will increase oxygen in his body. Oxygen reduces inflammation. Depression and anxiety is inflammation in the brain. Honey, eat, sleep, poop, and meditate, honey. Get on that. And like a 10-minute walk. So 5 minutes out, 5 minutes in. If he refuses to do any of that on a daily basis, I mean any of that, he might not do all of them on a daily basis, but if he refuses to do at least one or two on a daily basis to help himself, you need to leave this relationship. Do not be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't take responsibility for their own mental well-being. I have a man who just came back. How do I let him know I'm not up for the games with not? So use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule and grab fix that shit and say, look, if we're going to make this work, we have to do what's in this book. He was in love with me in the beginning, but 5 months later, he's unsure. So I don't know why he's unsure. So I would suggest you do a session so that I can find out exactly what he's unsure about, and do an assessment on who he is, if he's a selfish short-term thinker or generous long-term thinker, and give you the advice you need to know how you need to navigate forward from this point. I'm currently doing the no kissing for 3 months rule. We're almost 2 months in. I'm in love with this feeling. Tell us about this feeling. What is the feeling that you're experiencing? I love this, love this, love this. Yes, ma'am, I know, honey. That's right. That's right. Tell us what's going on with this no kissing for 3 months rule. What is the feeling? What are you experiencing? Share with us. Hello, my loves. I see lots of new people. Guys, if you, thanks for your posts. We all appreciate your lives. Yeah, I appreciate that. Do you think couples should move in together before getting married? I am a believer in test driving. Your hairstyle's so cute. Yeah, I used a wand curler. I used the wand hair blow dryer there, the Dyson one. Those of you who are new, if you want a notification when I go live, Click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up. In the pop-up is a bell. If you do that, say I just did. We'd like to see who's popping in with us. We like to see who's popping in. Guys, so I don't know if y'all know this, but I actually wrote 8 books. 8 books. Does anybody here want me to do a book walkthrough? In an amazing relationship. Currently, yeah, my ex comes back. Signs over him. So, block him. Like, block him. Block. You don't need to let someone come along and interrupt. You don't need to let someone come along and interrupt your good flows, right? Don't need to let that happen. I just did. Tips for leading by example, being kind, gentle communication. That is all in Fix That Shit. So if you want to do that, you grab a copy of Fix That Shit. You do what's in that book. Okay, lots of people want a book walkthrough. Okay, my loves, let's do the book walkthrough. Let's do the book walkthrough. So he's such a good man. I've never felt like this. He's 10 out of 10 in every aspect. Met his parents and he practices the 3 Ps. So this is somebody who's on the 2nd month of doing the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. It sounds like you were building something with an amazing person. I love it. Okay, book walkthrough. Let's start with the dump the motherfucker. So if you need to get over a breakup, if you're still spinning on your last relationship and you want to get out of that so that you can start moving forward and go find your next one, Comeback Queen is going to help you do that. No More Assholes is a book that helps you find your next partner. This is the vetting process. Make sure the next one you choose is the right one. 12 character traits you need to know, how to do the no kissing for 3 months dating rule, 7 things that men look for in a woman, and so much. Look at this. So much more. So much more. From there, once you have that amazing person you want after the first kiss, this is a book that helps you make sure you transition from the courtship phase to the reality phase without going through an insecurity phase. There's a lot you need to understand about somebody so that your brain relaxes. Comeback Queen, help me so much. Highly recommend. I love it. Thank you. So this one relaxes your brain when you get into that new relationship. Super important. Next one is Fix That Shit. If there's any fighting in your relationship, this brings it to 0. But you need to be with a generous long-term thinker who loves you. If you're with a selfish short-term thinker, this doesn't work. Dump the motherfucker, grab No More Assholes, get yourself a generous long-term thinker, and then fix that shit so there's 0 fighting in your relationship. It is amazing. My husband and I fought for 10 years. We haven't fought in 5. This is how you do it when you're with a generous long-term thinker who loves you. Trust me, you're going to find out. If you are codependent, it's a combination. You need Fix That Shit to relationship properly. You need custom made to know what your purpose is. Codependent means you're making your partner your purpose. You need to stop doing that and make your purpose, your talent, your purpose. But a lot of us don't know what that is because our educational system said, oh, focus on what you suck at, but don't think too much about what you're good at. We're not going to talk about that, but focus on what you suck at. So custom made is going to help answer 2 questions. 1, what is my talent? I'm going to pull that out of you. This is a workbook. Every chapter ends with you doing some journaling. 2nd, how can I make money from my talent? I want you to get paid doing what you love. So I give you the tips that you need to have the courage to put your talent out in front of people so that they see you are really good. Let me see. You don't have to. Oh, look at this. Okay. Dating 101. This is for the parents. This is for the nerds. So parents, get this for your teenagers because this is the sex ed book they need to read so they don't need No More Assholes. Those of you who are nerds, my nerds who just want to know, going to everyone's lives, yay. So if you just want to know, this is gender neutral. Also, there's no swearing in this. So, fake love need not apply. This one is free. Go to my bio, click on the link tree. There's a freebies button. Click on that. You can download that book for free. This is how to avoid posers, losers, scammers, and predators. Say Yes to Goodness is the book that is the perfect companion to any of my books. All those books talk about relationships. This one talks about your life, 10 areas of your life, and how to have the right perspective so that you have peace in your life. Most excellent. Tyler got himself another coaching session. This is good. This is good. This is interesting. Interesting. I love it. I love it. I love it when you guys get coaching sessions. Peace. I love it when you guys get coaching sessions. Because I love like giving you peace of mind, and that's exactly what I can actually give you in a coaching session is peace of mind. I love it. Good. So much goodness, you guys. So much goodness. I find myself repeatedly checking my phone in hopes she'll come back. I know. What an amazing collection. And I'm writing more. I'm writing 2 books for men. So a dating book for men and Fix That Shit for Men, which is the relationship book. Do you think guys swiping up to girls' IG stories is cheating? If they're just looking, it's not, right? My relationship ended and I'm having a tough time adjusting to single life. I would get comeback queen so that you can use the tips inside on how to heal faster. Do you have books for teens? Yes, I do actually. It's this one here, Dating 101. I wrote it for you. I wrote this for teenagers. I wrote this for teenagers because I kept shoving No More Assholes in parents' hands and saying you need to get your daughter to read this. And then I thought, you know what? I need somebody for all teens because this is for this is for people who are making mistakes. But what if you're just starting, right? So this is if you're just starting. Men get help from me all the time. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, this is the one. Should severe mistakes early in my relationship affect me even though there's been growth since then? So what's happening is you are having trouble letting go. So I would suggest you get a coaching session because you're saying, how can I change how I think, how I feel, and likely this is creating some dysfunctional behavior. So how I'm behaving. So if that is something that you need to change, do come get a coaching session. If you want to get coaching, go to my bio, click on the link tree. There's a one-on-one button. Click on that. Follow the instructions and you can book yourself in for a session. Is Data 101 okay for kids with disabilities? My daughter doesn't understand social norms. I would say yes. That's my first instinct is to say yes. When will my dad know he's ready to start a new relationship? Lost one 4 years. He's ready. He's ready now. He can start now. He can dive into No More Assholes. This is very insightful for men as well. So this will teach him exactly how to get out and start dating again. I would like that. Yes. How much physical intimacy is okay during the no kissing phase? As much as you want. As much as you want. It's no kissing, no sleepovers. That's where it stops, right? So no sexual affection. It needs to be physical affection, right? So you can cuddle, you can tuck your head here, you can kiss the forehead, you can kiss. I used to kiss my husband's little spot here beside his eye. You can take long walks and hold each other's hands in the car, right? I slow danced in the kitchen, but don't do sexual touching. And kissing is a sexual act because it creates an aphrodisiac. This is why kissing precedes sex. So no kissing, no sleepovers, no sexual touching, but show all the affection that you want to show. And the key word here is want. Don't show affection because you're afraid if you don't, you're going to lose this person. Show affection because you feel warm and fuzzy. That's the only reason to show affection. Get used to showing intimacy as intimacy, affection as affection, not because you're afraid. 3 months, yes, 3 months. So set the date, right? Hey, so our first date was on February 10th. So March, April, May 10th is when we'll have our first kiss if we want to have our first kiss then. I have a question. Yes. What do I do when he says he will change and I want to believe him, but I'm not sure if he will? Then use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule and say, okay, let's do no kissing, no sleepovers for 3 months so that you can show me that you have changed. Because I can't just believe what you say. It doesn't matter what you say. What matters is what you do. So I'm willing to give you a chance to show me that you've changed. So no kissing, no sleepovers for 3 months. And if they're like, well, no, then you say, okay, well then no, because I'm not taking you back until I see that you've changed. Do you have a book for retroactive jealousy? Yes, this Fix That Shit. I was fine until I asked questions I didn't want. Beware asking questions you might not like the answer to. So yeah, baby girl, do grab Fix That Shit. It teaches you how to calm your mind, calm your emotions, be in the moment, which is where you need to be, because you're off in your imagination, not in reality. Tap into reality. Does that no kissing rule work? It sure does. That's how I'm with somebody who is absolutely amazing. Thinks that helps. Yay, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. There's somebody on here, I think she's still on. She's in month 2 of the no kissing for 3 months dating rule. She is loving it. Loving it. Can you have a relationship with someone you haven't met in person? If you do virtual, right? Like seeing each other on FaceTime, yeah. I downloaded Fix That Shit, and for the first time I meditated. I felt a difference. I love it. Welcome. Amazing. I would love to buy the books. Dad is watching right now. Needs a tip on first approach. First approach, make her laugh. Dad, you gotta have a sense of humor, my friend. If you can make her laugh on your first, like the first thing you say, if you can make her laugh, make her smile, then that is starting off on the right foot, because what you did is you made the little lines of hair crinkle up. That sends a signal to the person's brain that something pleasant happened. The brain releases dopamine in response. Dopamine is the reward chemical, so you are subconsciously making her associate reward to you. So that's you starting off on the right foot. My best friend just got a girlfriend. He has major trust issues. I just found out she's cheating on him. Tell him he has major trust issues because he keeps choosing the wrong person. He needs to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule so that he goes into his next relationship with more confidence in who this person is. Also, is he doing all the right things in a relationship as well? That's a valid question. So the no kissing rule after we've been together for a year until he changes. Yeah, exactly. How do you know if the guy is using you? If you use a no kissing for 3 months rule, so that's no kissing, no sleepovers, and he stays because he wants to get to know you. He wants you to know who he is. He wants to show you how amazing he is, and he is amazing. That's how you know. That is how you know. He's loving this. I'm going to sign us both up for a session. I just see it with the laughter. Amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You are so sweet. You're so kind. Hi, Dad. That's so amazing. I love that. Love it. Love it. Is your dad confident? Confidence is key. Confidence is so sexy. The number one sexiest trait is confidence. Your dad should definitely use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. He should definitely know what characteristics he should look for in a partner. I can definitely help with this. In a 7-year relationship, how do we connect intimacy where I feel what do you mean where I feel respected? Reread your post, please. If he pulls away, how do you get him interested again? You don't. You let him go. If he pulls away, you let him go. Is he pulling away because there's lots of fighting, by the way? Then fix that shit. Put emotional security and peace into the relationship. But if you're doing everything right and he's pulling away, say goodbye. I want to be in a relationship with somebody who wants to be in a relationship with me. I want to be in a relationship with somebody who's going to appreciate me and who I am and what I bring. And listen, if who I am and what I bring isn't good enough for you, I'm going to grab no more assholes and I'm going to find myself someone amazing. Amazing. Friends for the past 3 years had mutual feelings since the start but didn't want to ruin it. Any advice? Mutual feelings. So shoot your shot. That's my advice. Mutual feelings. Shoot your shot. He feels so confident. Good. Good. Guys, I need to get ready because we're going to go for sushi. We're going to go have some all-you-can-eat sushi. Look at me doing the yummy food dance here. I'm going to give you one more chance to make sure you get a notification the next time I come up live. And I'm going to tell you how you can get some free stuff. The no kissing for 3 months dating rule doesn't apply if you already know them. This is like, I don't know you. Or I don't know if you've actually changed those instances. So if you want to know if somebody is a selfish short-term thinker or a generous long-term thinker, you do need to grab No More Assholes and look at the 12 character traits, because that's what's going to help you define it. 9 or more out of 12, they're a generous long-term thinker. 8 or less, they're a selfish short-term thinker. Dan loves your dress. Thank you. It's a kimono. Okay, so if you want a notification when I go live, click my picture here once or twice. You're going to get a pop-up, and the pop-up is a bell. Click on the bell, say I just did when you do that, so that I know who's joining in. When we do these lives, it's always fun to see who's coming in on the tribe. To get some freebies, if you want to win a free coaching session, go to my Instagram page. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, because we do a giveaway each and every single month, and the next one is coming up soon. Just did, welcome. If you guys want a free book, hit the freebies button in the link to my bio. I give away Fake Love Need Not Apply, which is this book right here, How to Avoid Posers, Losers, Scammers, or Predators. I also give you worksheets. Got worksheets for singles, worksheets for couples. They help you level up. So if you want to level up, do hit that freebies button. There's a meditation resource button there as well. I get you started on meditation. This is what's going to make everything easier. There's also a one-on-one button that's for coaching. If you want to sign up for a coaching session, hit that button and follow the instructions on the page that it takes you to. Fix Session is an audio book. You can only get that through the link to my bio, but you can get all of my books in paperback or ebook on Amazon or anywhere you buy books online. I love you. I love you tremendously. There's other stuff in there too, by the way. I got tons of stuff in the link to my bio because I just want to make everything easy for you. So much love for you. I'm going to go get change. I'm going to go get some sushi. I love you guys. Mwah. I will see you later. You know I don't stay away for long.